This is a Pan Tilt indoor security camera. Box says Laxihub P4F, and it's supported by the Arenti app. So I was sent this to review for free. If you wanted to purchase it, the MSRP is $50. I've seen it for sale as low as $35. I haven't been paid for my review, and my opinions remain my own. So in the box, you have the camera unit itself, along with a power adapter and a long USB cable. There's also some mounting screws here for this mounting bracket. So you basically screw that to something like a wall or a table or a ceiling, and then this guy will go in there and you can rotate it to hold it to a ceiling or a wall. It also has a 1/4x20 mounting point in the bottom, so you can put this on a regular tripod or any type of camera mount that has the 1/4x20 on it. All right, we need to remove this sticker first because that is blocking the view. Now on the back, there's a reset button and a USB-C port. All right, this is a USB A to C cable. It's about 7 feet long. The adapter that they give us here is a 5-volt, 1 amp power adapter. So the power draw here is about 1 amp or less. So on the front of the camera, there's a LED indicator for, the camera's being active and powered. The microphone is on the bottom, and if you slide this all the way up, there's a microSD card slot to put for local storage in there. Now the speaker comes out the back of the little camera here. All right, there is a QR code in the manual, or just search for the Arenti app. And once you get the app installed, you'll have to make an account, and you can pair the camera to the app by scanning this QR code down here. Because this guy is powered just by a USB-A port, it's certainly possible to power this guy remotely, temporarily, off of the battery pack. So I'm going to cover up the Apple App Store QR code and scan the Google Play Store QR code. So here's the Arenti app, 500,000 plus downloads, 4.7 star reviews.
Waiting to connect.
All right, it says waiting to connect again. All right, we're opening the app and we need to sign up for a new account.
Waiting to connect.
All right, I have the Arenti app installed. I'm going to hit Add Device. Allow them to find, connect, and determine relative position of nearby devices. Allow. I need to give permission to obtain the current connected Wi-Fi information. So I'll say while using the app. And it found a device. I didn't even have to scan it, so it must have just found it with Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Click on that, and it's searching for my Wi-Fi network. So I say, hey, here's my Wi-Fi network.
Please wait.
All right, it is connecting the camera to the Wi-Fi network. The light on the camera has turned to a flashing blue light, so presumably that means it is successfully connected. Okay, so there is the video. And you can hear the delay in my audio. Okay, I turned off the audio, but you could hear that the camera does send audio. There is a left-right button where I can presumably pan tilt camera. There we go. So you can control the pan and tilt. If you push it all the way up, it kind of goes into a privacy mode where it's kind of hidden where the camera can't see anything. So I guess that's kind of a privacy shutter mode if you go all the way up. And that is as low as it gets. So we will rotate around. And then we will rotate around the other way to get a feel for the total field of view. And it's a good 360-degree rotation there. So basically, you're going to be able to see everything around this camera. Now it's a 104-degree field of view. There's a little bit of fisheye artifacts as you go around near the edges, but it's not horribly bad. And you can pinch to zoom pretty far into this video. It's pretty reasonable quality. And it says I've received an alarm message from the living room. So it looks like there is a built-in motion detection here that will send alarm messages even if you're not watching the video at the time. All right, I don't know if it's doing an infrared motion detector or just doing detection from the video stream, but every time I walk in front of the camera, I get a "you received an alarm message" from the camera. All right, so this camera has been working pretty well for me. Let me get rid of the audio echo here. Oh, even worse. All right, let me get rid of the audio echo here. So the application is one of my favorite bits about this. I've looked at a lot of different apps for controlling cameras, and I've been very happy with this particular one. It works very well. The notifications come in nicely. The pan tilt control is pretty good here. There's a little bit of lag if I move my hand in front of the camera and then back. You see it shows up here. There's the motion alert to the detected motion. So there's a half a second, maybe a little less lag, but that's kind of to be expected over the networking and everything. So this is a very functional little camera. You can just set it up someplace, and then anytime you need to, you can just go and take a look at where you are. It also has the alarm feature, so it'll ping you if it detects motion. It has the slot for the SD card, so I put an SD card in, and we can record video off the SD card. The panel is pretty good here. If I move my hand in front of the camera and then back, you see it shows up here. There's the motion alert to the detected motion. So there's a half a second, maybe a little less lag, but that's kind of to be expected over the networking and everything. Very functional. You can just set it up someplace. You can just go and take a look at where you are. It also has the alarm feature, so it'll ping you if it detects motion. It has the slot for the SD card, so I put an SD card in, and we can record video off the SD card. And basically it'll store it locally as well as stream it to the cloud. So you get a couple of days of cloud storage for free. If you want more than that, you have to pay for their monthly subscription. But the 2 or 3 days of cloud storage that you get for free is pretty reasonable. So all in all, I've been pretty happy with this little guy.